pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Jackson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off play action. Henry rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Trucks over him, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jack Youngblood able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Henry. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. We're scoreless after 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Bullock's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To avoid him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 16, Hurts out to his left. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers! Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Packers 7, Raiders 3. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Patterson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's out right at the 25.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Henry. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw on 3rd down. Henry buying time to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And some room to run now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain of 33.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Off play action. Henry sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
26 Mike.
Off the play fake. Henry steps away to his left. Oh, twisting away. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Hurts. And he's got his target, Harris. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burt sets up to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Succop's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Smith catches left side. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I know that play went for no yardage, all right, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, wherever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher. So sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but on that play,
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because
and this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And that is is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Evans. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts eluding the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brad Van Pelt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would get... And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Najee Harris taking it in from 4 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Raiders 11. Jack Fox set to kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time, gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now,
and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll look to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
and you know in this situation, everything is sped up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there had it in.